Gundam Card Game enthusiasts, welcome back to Mobile Suit Arena. After a weekend taking off some time from Mobile Suit Arena, we're back to play more of it, this time taking Unicorn Awakened blockers for a spin. Blue-white Unicorn Awakened blockers. Now before we jump into the rank ladder, if you guys are looking for a place to play some hot Gundam card game action, check out Bulldog Community Gaming LLC in Brownsburg, Indiana. Tuesday nights, 7 p.m., $5 entry. As well, if you guys can't come in to play the Gundam Card Game action, check the link in the description below for Bulldog's Twitch and Facebook page where you guys can check the action live as it's happening. Once again, Tuesday nights, 7 p.m. Without further ado, let's jump into the ladder and see if we can get a win. Clan got us a win. Let's see if we can get another win, or if this is it. Alright, here we go. We are going to go play the second game. There are very few decks in my life that want to go first, and this is definitely not one of them. I guess technically we have a draw one, but I would prefer to see more than that. I prefer to start the game. So let's take a mulligan. As much as we have a draw one on turn 3, I would prefer to start the game. I mean, I guess we have this and this, but I guess we're starting the game on the turn 2. Oh, if we see an L strike, I guess we got a Kira. Well, I guess we have a Kira trigger right here too. I just forgot Sword Strike Gundam. We don't need it. We don't need any. We don't need any other Gundam. We can do it right from that one. I can go right Sword Strike into Kira. And we can just draw another Sword Strike. I guess we'll play this at least to draw another card. At least dig us one deeper into our deck. It's not always a bad thing. Well, I guess we have the Bananger. Yeah, we have the Bananger. Whoa, ooh, what are we playing? Gundam Hajiraboshi. While a friendly base is in play, you gain blocker. No, we're not playing it. Over unforeseen incident on what? Blocker that's doing nothing this turn? Oh, good, if we find the armor array, that's really nice. Anyways, we're going to drop this. We can play the Kira. Remember, no, Sword Strike bounces back 2 or less AP, so there's not really a purpose of playing the Kira here, so we're just going to pass a turn. Again, it bounces 2 or less AP. No, we're not going to play that. It bounces like anything with 2 or less HP, not AP, so we don't have a way to bounce that back right now. So something purple. I mean, that's fine. Yeah, it still has blocker. We technically could play that to save ourselves, save our base, but I'm not playing that. I'm not playing that to save an EX base. And again, if we do find OG Papa Gundam's guy, we can do that as well, and then that could rest another dude. The weird part is he just gave up the blocker off of this, because you have to tap to go for blocker. So that's not too bad for me, because I'll be able to knock out the base and then go from there. Ooh, it is good old Barb. Alright, we are playing Barbatos Rush here. That is what we're playing, is Barbatos Rush. Alright, so we could play double this, just to start packing up, but I think honestly I'm just going to go for this onto this. Let's get one of those Barbatoses out of here. We're going to attack our opponent because this no longer has a blocker, because my opponent doesn't realize that a blocker needs to be standing for it to be redirected as the attack target. So we smack that off. That immediately removes blocker because there's no longer a base. Then we can attack, select our opponent because we are not swinging at this. I guess we could have technically killed that. The Kira doesn't matter here. We're going to go for Sword Strike. We're going to bounce the Barbatos back to hand. And then we'll just select this for the -2. Skip any actions. If he does come after us, we can do that. Of course, take out the base. Anyways, they do get to take 1 here. And then again, rest his base, choose 1 damage unit, gets +2 AP for the turn. We can then pass here. This does give him back blocker. Skip playing any actions. Alright, well, I mean, we're nearly there. We got level 5, we'll be level 6, we're nearly on this. Again, we do want to wait to play commands with the main action effect. We're going to choose enemy unit, give it -1 AP. Right now, that's only just unforeseen incident. The big question is, did I bounce him a Mikazaki into his... Did I give him Mikazaki or did he draw a Mikazaki? Alright, so we're going to go for the adept. He's just going to pump this with 1 so that it can... so it gets its draw 1 trigger. Yep, ping those 2. This gets its draw 1 trigger. It's going to get an extra 2 AP. Oh, is he trying to come after the Kira? I mean, if he's going to try to come after the Kira, there's no point in me not just... Oh, I just skipped. That's on me. I just skipped that trigger. I was going to trigger this to protect this. I mean, does it really matter? Not really. I didn't know what I was going to bounce back anyways again. But that would have allowed me to kill the base in 1 shot. Or my opponent's just going to give up the blocker again. Which is perfectly fine with me if they want to give up the blocker again. Alright. With a 5-3 unicorn. It's gone. The fully armored unicorn Gundam. This is not the awakened mode. Or the this is the little unicorn, not the big unicorn. Before it opens up and does all its cool snazzy stuff. So another Barbatos. Again, he is, of course, a skipping action. I should have played it, but honestly, I think it's better we get this unicorn out a little faster. Alright, well, I guess we can play this and play this. And then I guess we can at least... You know what, we're gonna trade bodies here. Let's get this body off the board. Well, we'll just trade out bodies here. In the turn. I have a blocker. I have a way to knock out the Barbatos here, first form. I have the OG, and I mean, we literally next turn drop the awakened unicorn, and then literally are able to go from there. So we'll be up at 7, and that has the Benandra as well, which will give us the draw 1 as well, so that's not too bad. I mean, this is really surprising to see a Barbatos rush strategy actually not rush killing me off the battlefield right now. He's playing very more defensive than what this deck usually should be doing. So the rebake to ping 1 damage to the Barbatos, ping 1 damage. Okay. Plus 2 AP here for on the swing. Oh, because he wants me to see if I'll trigger out. You know, I'll block it. There's no weird point with the adept. The weird part is this is just going to heal the damage off. No, I want to be able to drop the unicorn next turn. It's just kind of weird. He's not really playing what Barbatos Rush really wants to be playing. Barbatos Rush is more of a, like, grind down action. Like, really supposed to rush me into the face. He's not really rushing. He's really going kind of slow. That's okay. We've hit 2 unicorns out of the resources. 1 little unicorn and 1 awakened. So he's not really like playing how I would really think Barbatos Rush is supposed to be playing. And he's just pure purple. Like, I have not seen his secondary color at all. Is he just playing Tekadon? So when paired with the purple side, choose 1 enemy unit, level 2 or lower, and destroy it. I think he's just playing Tekadon. I guess this really isn't Tekadon. That's Gundam Frame. When we found a base, which again is activate main once per turn, exile 1 command card from your trash, choose 1 enemy unit, it gets -1 AP for the turn. And then we can go a good old Benandra under that. Draw the OG man. And then we can go for a good old swing into our opponent here. If they want to block with a rebate, that's perfectly fine with me, man. No skin off my bones if you want to block with a rebate. Blocking with the rebate, I could go unexpected to basically negate damage, but that's kind of pointless. I don't mind that one. We'll attack. We'll swing at our opponent, because I remember I healed the damage off. we're going to take our extra resource here and we're going to play our base. Give us a little bit of protection here, or we're just going to draw another base. How hilarious, we draw into another base. I can't find armor array for the life of me, but hey, at least I found one Bonanger. One whole Bonanger. And again, remember, the Unicorn Awaken does have suppression as well. That is a big thing. I totally forgot this has suppression. I do like when we have cards that have suppression. Sometimes no one even realizes your guy has suppression. I still don't know how my opponent is playing. I mean, look at all the cards this guy's got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I think 9? Yeah, he's got 9 cards in his hand as a rush strategy. I've yet to even see what his secondary color is. Is he just playing pure purple? Is that his gimmick? Is pure purple like a Tekadon pure purple deck? Rebake again. Okay. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know what you're pinging. I mean, this doesn't really have a purpose. So the Adept and mine, I guess so that he can kill it. So, okay, so he's just going to sacrifice this into this. I wonder if he's going to go OG. I wonder if he wants to go for the OG. Here. Knock that out. I wonder if he's going to go take this into this, trying to knock me out from there. Because this doesn't really do enough damage to kill the base. And well, I guess now I know what I'm doing. I guess I'm just going to, well, funny enough, we can actually use the once per main effect here to hit this, but we'd have to see exactly an armor array. A Wistaro Afram. When this unit destroys enemy unit with battle damage, look at top 2 cards of your deck, return one of the top remaining cards of the trash. Okay. So if we see an armor array, we can go armor array, reduce the cost of this, kill it, give that -1 AP because we can exile a command. Or we won't see an armor array. So we'll play. We'll finally find an armor array. It just took forever to get it. It literally took forever to find. I guess we should have triggered that action there. We could have actually saved 1 damage point there. Then we could play this. I don't know, we can end it. Because technically we could have saved 1 damage point off that OG there. Because technically if I allowed the rebake to attack, it would have been a trade on the rebake killing me. Alright, so we know he's out 2 of the Barbatos. He's about to be 2 of the rebake. The 3rd one's on the board. It's red. Wow, he had the full frontal too. Ew. That'd be gross. That'd be gross he has the full frontal. It's a red Barbatos rush strategy. That is the first time in my life I have ever heard the words red Barbatos rush. Well, I mean, the Sinanju doesn't technically kill anything. I mean, yeah, there's 2 damage here. I mean, if you do, I'm just going to select to block. This doesn't dodge blockers. The problem is, well, I guess I get the extra AP here. Alright, so that's 3 of those out of the deck. Well, the rebake's going to swing, which does allow me to kill the Sinanju here, because I'll get the extra 1 AP on my turn. Activate Kind-Hearted Burst to get the 3rd base. Unless you have close combat, which I guess does actively kill me. Alright, Akira doesn't do it. At all. That Kira doesn't do it either. Alright, well, if we had gotten the Bananger, that would have been nice, because we could have gone Bananger here, then we could have killed over, we could have knocked this out of the battlefield anyways. I mean, we can go Kira, attach it to it, and then swing over. The aspect here is that we're very dangerous. The problem is this has always got high maneuvers, so I mean, it's always going to knock out the base here, but nothing you really do about it. He just needs a link to win this game, or he can just go for the Neo Zeong. Was it purple-red Neo Zeong? Wow, he had the full frontal too. That's disgusting. I think he was purple-red Neo Zeong. Wow, I thought it was a Barbatos Rush deck. Well, it looks like our winning is over. After winning one game with Clan, we're back on losing again. But I thought it was a pretty close game. Overall, we didn't get to do much drawing stuff or anything like that. But I thought it was pretty close. I think I messed up with my command card of accidentally not deciding to go with burning that, with 1 point burning the unforeseen incident with the extra, with my extra marker. That probably would have saved us and maybe pushed the game out a little longer. But I'm not exactly 100% sure. But you guys can let me know down in the comments your thoughts on the gameplay, as well as the deck is in the pinned comment if you're curious what I was playing. And while you guys are commenting, do make sure to like the videos, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you can notify when my videos go live for you. And we'll see you here next time on Mob Dragons TCG.